Get ready for a quantum leap, MetaVerse update, viewers. We're diving headfirst into the mind-bending world of quantum computing and AI with news that will redefine reality. First up, can we actually trust the answers from machines that solve problems beyond human comprehension? We've got the breakthrough on how Swinburne University is making quantum computers verifiable. Then, get ready for a global tech power play as QuantWare and India's C-DAC team up to forge the future of hybrid quantum computing. You won't believe the scale of this collaboration. After that, we're exploring the building blocks of tomorrow with Johns Hopkins University's groundbreaking work on metal-organic frameworks, unlocking tunable magnetism for computation and energy. And finally, we'll reveal how Tianjin University has cracked the code on controlling complex quantum systems, paving the way for more stable quantum computers. Stick around, because this is the future, and it's happening now. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join the MetaVerse update community. Can we trust the unknowable? Swinburne University's quantum verification breakthrough. Quantum computers are designed to tackle problems that are simply beyond human capacity, pushing the boundaries of what our brightest minds and most powerful supercomputers can achieve. But this immense power brings a profound question. When a quantum device provides an answer that we cannot directly verify, how can we be absolutely certain it's correct? Now, a pioneering team at the Swinburne University of Technology has proposed an ingenious solution that bypasses the need for centuries-long classical benchmarks. Their innovative approach allows for the testing of certain photonic quantum computers by comparing easily measurable statistics. This method acts as a sophisticated error detection system, ensuring the device is operating precisely as intended. The research, spearheaded by Alexander Delios at Swinburne University's Center for Quantum Science and Technology Theory, zeroed in on Gaussian boson sampling, GBS. This photonic technique harnesses squeezed light to generate intricate probability patterns. In this complex setup, a network intertwines numerous light modes, and detectors meticulously record how many photons land in each output channel. For photon number-resolving detectors, the probabilities of specific detection patterns are calculated using a mathematical function known as a Hafnian. However, when experiments utilize threshold detectors that only indicate the presence or absence of light, the relevant matrix function shifts, connecting to a different mathematical tool called a Torontonian. The Swinburne method brilliantly sidesteps the computationally prohibitive task of calculating every complex probability that defines the complete distribution. Instead, it ingeniously tests lower-dimensional summaries of the data, referred to as grouped count probabilities. These are then compared against theoretical predictions across multiple bins in a single experimental run. The underlying simulation engine for this process is the positive P representation, a phase space technique that precisely replicates normally ordered moments for any quantum state and scales exceptionally well with an increasing number of modes. Delios explained the significance. Some problems would take even the fastest supercomputer millions of years to solve. Our methods let us check in minutes on a laptop whether a GBS experiment is producing the right results and what errors may be present. This represents a computational speedup of approximately 1018 over direct classical simulation in a 288-mode scenario, transforming an almost insurmountable calculation into a practical test. To showcase their method's efficacy, the team analyzed data from a high-profile boson sampling experiment conducted in 2022. The Borealis machine had previously estimated that a top classical supercomputer would require over 9,000 years to generate a single sample that the device produced in just 36 microseconds. However, upon applying the Swinburne Group's quantum test, they discovered that the measured probability distribution didn't perfectly align with the original target model. Instead, the quantum data showed a closer match to a modified distribution, one that accounted for thermalization and measurement imperfections. This finding doesn't diminish the Borealis machine's computational advantage. Rather, it clarifies that the device was executing a subtly different statistical problem than the one initially intended by the experimenters. The critical next step is to ascertain whether sampling from this alternative distribution still presents a computationally hard challenge. If it does, the quantum computing promise remains intact, but the precise target must be clearly defined. Verification and computational advantage are distinct yet related concepts. Advantage compares the execution times of the best classical algorithms against a quantum device for a specified task, whereas validation confirms whether the hardware is actually performing the intended task. Scalable validation methods like this one are crucial for pinpointing and rectifying error sources before they escalate into systematic discrepancies. This workflow can guide photonic hardware development towards configurations where the output retains its non-classical characteristics and the intended task remains achievable. Positive validation results can also inform parameter tuning, enabling engineers to directly adjust settings like squeezing or transmission to refine statistics without lengthy trial-and-error processes. As the number of modes and detected photons increases, the complete probability distribution becomes too sparse for accurate estimation or computation. This is precisely where grouped statistics prove invaluable, as they remain estimable with limited samples while still capturing the high-order correlations essential for defining non-classical behavior. The team's future plans include investigating whether the alternative model identified by their tests belongs to a class that is classically difficult to simulate. This will definitively clarify whether the photonic device maintained its quantum character throughout the operation or transitioned into a regime that classical algorithms can readily mimic. Developing large-scale, error-free quantum computers is a Herculean task that, if achieved, will revolutionize fields such as drug development, AI, cybersecurity, and allow us to deepen our understanding of the physical universe, stated Delios. But what if the building blocks of tomorrow's computers could be grown and tuned like never before? Stay tuned as we explore materials science's next frontier. QuantWare and C-DAC forge global quantum alliance. India's tech ambitions soar. In a move that signals a significant leap forward in global technological collaboration, QuantWare, a premier provider of quantum processors, and the Center for Development of Advanced Computing, C-DAC, India's foremost research and development organization, have officially announced a partnership to co-develop hybrid quantum computing technologies. This landmark initiative, formalized through a letter of intent on September 15, 2025, is set to bolster government laboratories and academic institutions deeply involved in quantum computing research and development across India. The collaboration is strategically aligned with India's ambitious national quantum mission and the Vital Chip-In program, which is dedicated to fortifying domestic semiconductor design capabilities. By joining forces, QuantWare and C-DAC aim to accelerate progress in critical areas such as indigenous cryogenic electronics, superconducting quantum hardware, and ensuring secure access to advanced processor fabrication facilities. This synergy is poised to create some of the world's most powerful hybrid computing systems, marking a pivotal moment for India's technological sovereignty and its standing in the global quantum race. Matt Railarstam, the CEO of QuantWare, expressed his enthusiasm, highlighting the immense potential for creating groundbreaking hybrid computing systems. Complementing this, Shri E. Majesh, Director General of C-DAC, underscored the profound strategic importance of this partnership in solidifying India's leadership in next-generation technologies. This joint venture is not just about technological advancement, it's about building a robust quantum ecosystem from the ground up. The core objective of this initiative is to explore novel approaches in hybrid quantum computing, a field that intricately combines the distinct advantages of various quantum computing architectures. By pooling their expertise, QuantWare and C-DAC intend to push the boundaries of what's currently possible, potentially leading to quantum computers that are not only more powerful, but also significantly more versatile than existing models. The letter of intent lays the groundwork for investigating collaborative research and development efforts, paving the way for tangible innovations. Technically, the partnership will employ a multifaceted strategy, integrating advanced theoretical modeling with rigorous experimental validation. This dual approach ensures that the technologies developed are not only theoretically sound, but also practically viable and scalable for real-world applications. This commitment to both theory and experimentation reflects a dedication to robust and reliable innovation, aiming to de-risk the complex development process. C-DAC, long recognized as a pivotal force in India's advanced computing landscape, serves as the nodal agency for the Government of India's ChipIN initiative. Its expertise in high-performance computing, coupled with QuantWare's cutting-edge quantum processor technology, creates a formidable combination. Beyond the immediate technological gains, this research promises to unlock new avenues for scientific inquiry and technological innovation, potentially accelerating breakthroughs across diverse fields, from materials science to computational physics. Looking ahead, this collaborative effort heralds transformative possibilities for both technology and society. The applications of hybrid quantum computing are vast and extend far beyond current technological limitations, offering the potential to revolutionize how we tackle some of the most complex scientific and engineering challenges facing humanity. As research teams worldwide build upon these foundational findings, accelerated progress towards defining the next era of scientific achievement is not just anticipated, it's imminent. But can we build the future from the ground up, atom by atom? We're about to find out as we delve into the incredible world of quantum materials. Quantum materials breakthrough. Johns Hopkins unlocks tunable magnetism in MOFs. Metal-organic frameworks, or MOFs, are rapidly emerging as a revolutionary class of crystalline materials, brimming with potential for groundbreaking technological applications. Now, a visionary team led by Natalia Dritschko, V. Sarah Thoy, and N. Peter Armitage at the Johns Hopkins University is showcasing their incredible promise as platforms for harnessing quantum phenomena, particularly tunable magnetism, which could unlock new frontiers in computation and energy transfer. These remarkable materials are meticulously constructed from metal atoms intricately linked by organic molecules, offering scientists an unprecedented level of control over their structure and resultant properties. This exquisite tunability allows researchers to explore complex quantum behaviors, including magnetism and superconductivity. Despite this remarkable adaptability, the low-temperature magnetic properties of MOFs have remained surprisingly understudied, presenting a vast, untapped opportunity for materials discovery and innovation. The research conducted at Johns Hopkins establishes MOFs not just as adaptable materials, but as uniquely versatile platforms for exploring quantum phenomena. Their potential applications span from highly advanced computation to incredibly efficient energy transfer systems, opening an entirely new vista for transformative materials research. The team's work dives deep into understanding how the specific architecture of MOFs influences their quantum properties. At the heart of this research is the exploration of MOFs that can host quantum phenomena, potentially leading to novel electronic and magnetic behaviors. The team meticulously investigates the electronic structure and properties of several MOF variants, employing a powerful combination of theoretical calculations and cutting-edge experimental techniques, including angle-resolved photoemission spectroscopy and magnetotransport measurements. Their findings reveal that certain MOF structures exhibit flat bands near the Fermi level, a key indicator of strong electronic correlations and the potential for Mott insulating behavior, a critical property for certain quantum computing applications. Furthermore, the researchers have identified MOFs possessing Dirac cones in their electronic band structure, a signature that points to the presence of topological electronic states protected by fundamental symmetries. These theoretical predictions have been rigorously validated through experimental characterization of several single-crystal MOF samples. A significant contribution of this work is the demonstration of tunable electronic correlations within a series of isostructural MOFs, achieved simply by varying the organic linker and the metal ion, a testament to the material's inherent flexibility. The team's experiments illustrate that the intensity of electronic correlations can be precisely controlled by adjusting the dimensionality and connectivity of the MOF structure, enabling a transition from a metallic to an insulating state. Moreover, they report the observation of the anomalous Hall effect in a chiral MOF, providing compelling evidence for Berry curvature and the existence of topological charge carriers. These combined findings firmly establish MOFs as a highly promising new class of materials for investigating fundamental quantum phenomena and engineering novel quantum devices. Crystalline materials featuring metal atoms connected by organic linkers offer an exceptionally versatile platform for exploring quantum phenomena like entangled magnetism, superconductivity, and topology. Their modular chemistry provides extensive control over magnetic interactions, spin magnitudes, lattice geometries, and even light responsiveness, making them uniquely adaptable for materials science innovation. Researchers are actively designing and synthesizing MOFs with specific properties, aiming to host and stabilize exotic quantum states such as spin liquids and multiferroic states. By controlling the interactions between magnetic moments within the MOF structure, they aim to realize desired quantum behaviors. Significant progress has been made in synthesizing and characterizing these materials, revealing their potential for applications ranging from advanced computation to efficient energy transfer. While acknowledging the ongoing challenge of predicting macroscopic behavior from microscopic structure, the team notes limitations in current characterization techniques and highlights the need for improved theoretical models to fully grasp the observed phenomena. Future research will focus on developing more sophisticated synthetic strategies to create MOFs with even greater structural complexity and exploring their integration into functional devices. From building blocks to controlling complex systems, the quantum realm is getting more predictable. We'll show you how Tianjin University is engineering quantum reality. Tianjin University cracks the code on controlling quantum systems. Understanding periodically driven quantum systems, often referred to as Floquet systems, is a major frontier in physics research today. These systems offer incredibly versatile platforms for investigating novel physical phenomena, such as the fascinating realm of time crystals, and critically, they can be engineered to create fault-tolerant states essential for the advancement of quantum computing. The key to unlocking their potential lies in the ability to precisely control the quantum system's behavior. This is achieved by designing its effective Hamiltonian, the fundamental mathematical object that governs how the system evolves over time. When researchers aim for a system to exhibit highly specific behaviors, they engineer this Hamiltonian to precisely match a desired target, a process known as Floquet engineering. However, a significant hurdle has been that it's not always possible to derive a simple, analytical Floquet Hamiltonian for any given system. Typically, complex mathematical tools like the Magnus expansion are required to obtain a Hamiltonian that possesses sufficient precision. The challenge arises because when a Hamiltonian is engineered using approximations, inherent errors are introduced, which can be detrimental to most applications, especially in the sensitive field of quantum computing. While mitigating these errors has been possible to some extent, past approaches have been largely system-specific, requiring a one-off solution for each individual case. What has been desperately needed is a systematic, universal approach for mitigating these errors applicable to any given quantum system. This is precisely the problem that a groundbreaking new paper by researchers Su and Guo from Tianjin University aims to solve. Their innovative method leverages the power of symmetries, such as rotational or mirror symmetry, to significantly simplify the design of these crucial correction terms. This elegant approach makes the complex calculations far more manageable, and consequently renders the quantum system much more predictable and stable. Furthermore, they have developed a robust numerical method that allows for the efficient calculation of these corrections, a vital step for practical implementation in real-world quantum devices. To validate their breakthrough method, the researchers successfully created Hamiltonians that are directly relevant for building practical quantum computers. The authors anticipate further refining their method in the future, But this development represents a monumental step forward towards the practical engineering of arbitrary Floquet Hamiltonians, promising more stable and reliable quantum computing hardware. And that's a wrap on today's quantum journey. But don't go anywhere. We've got a lightning-fast recap and your chance to join the MetaVerse update community. All right, quantum explorers. That was a whirlwind tour of the future. We saw Swinburne University tackle the trust issue in quantum computing, QuantWare and C-DAC join forces to push hybrid quantum tech forward. Johns Hopkins University unlock new possibilities with tunable magnetism in MOFs, and Tianjin University provide a systematic way to control complex quantum systems. What an incredible time to be alive and plugged into the metaverse. If you're as hyped about the future as we are, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to MetaVerse Update for more mind-blowing news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. And hey, let us know in the comments below which of these stories blew your mind the most. Don't forget to follow us on all our socials for behind-the-scenes content and more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next dimension.